Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am barefaced, fresh-faced, straight out of the bed this morning to show you my updated AM skincare routine. Believe it or not, I have actually pared down on the amount of products that I use in the AM. As you will see, it's been quite a few months since I have done any kind of skincare routines, and a couple of things have changed, so I thought I would hop on and show you what those things are. And a portion of this video is in partnership with Ziip, and I'm going to be showing you how I incorporate the Ziip Halo in my morning routine, as well as telling y'all all about their fabulous Black Friday deals. During most of these steps, I'm not going to give you every single option of every single product that I rotate through, because that would just take forever. I might, if I have room, link to some other options. I am going to go through all of my vitamin C options, but other than that, I'm just going to show you what I, at the moment, am using the most or reached for this morning, which in this case for cleansing, which is the only thing I have done so far, I used my Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. I have gone through a couple of these. It is a great gel consistency cleanser. You could actually, I believe since they reformulated this, you can actually use it to remove your makeup as well as a second cleanse. I only cleanse once in the morning. It's a great light cleanser, but it does the job without leaving my skin feeling stripped. It's Allies of Skin, which has quickly become one of my favorite skincare brands. I really like the products that they put out. They just launched a mask, which I have been loving, and I'll talk about more in my PM routine, but this is the cleanser that I use today, and that is all I have done on my skin. At this point is when I go in and do my Ziip Halo, which is my microcurrent device. I have talked about Ziip quite a bit. I've talked about the original Ziip, which I have and used for a very long time. And then they launched the Halo, which is a little bit smaller, a little bit more lightweight. Couple of different features. I will link to a video where I talk about the differences in the older version and this newer Halo version. But this is a microcurrent and nanocurrent device. So microcurrent, if you've ever used one of these devices, is the current that you can actually feel on your face. If you get to a spot where maybe the gel isn't always there, you can kind of feel a little something. It's not painful, but you definitely can feel it. That's the microcurrent. That's targeting those muscles. That's what gives you that kind of instant result as far as lift that you may directly see after your session of a microcurrent device. It's a workout for the face. You're working out your muscles with the microcurrent. Now the nanocurrent is different because it actually works beneath the skin at a cellular level, which means you A, aren't gonna feel it, and B, you may not see the results right away, but trust me, it's giving you results. And with consistent use of the microcurrent nanocurrent device, the nanocurrent results are gonna show more and more. So you're gonna get a lift, you're gonna get a tightness. I personally think it even adds to the glow of my skin. It is just a workout for your face. And I'm big on working out my body. Why would I not want to work out my face, right? There's got to be good benefits to it. And I have seen good benefits to it. So I use the Ziip every other day. I like to use it as part of my AM routine because those instant results that you get from the microcurrent, I want them to be able to be seen throughout the day versus doing it at night and then just going to bed where nobody sees it. So that's why I choose to do it in the AM. Now you can use the Ziip Halo in one of two ways. You can use it by just turning it on and you will get a 4-minute window where you can do whatever you want on your face. If you want to work more on your lower face for a particular day, you can do that. If you want to concentrate more on your brows and eyes for those 4 minutes, you can do that. It's completely up to you. Freeform all the way for 4 minutes. Or you can go onto the Ziip app, which connects via Bluetooth to your actual Ziip device. Now this has lots of different things on it that you can do. It has 7 full facials, 6 targeted treatments, and then it also has 3 treatment plans, which range from 7 to 30 days. So you can go on those treatment plans. It will tell you exactly what treatment, what facial, what day. So it takes all of the guesswork out of it for you. And they do have more coming soon. So today I am actually going to go to one of those plans and I am going to pull up Event Prep. And it says the perfect plan for something special. When you hit see details, The first day is going to be the lift, which is a treatment that's 4 minutes long, and it's going to be the eyes, which is a treatment for 3 minutes long. So I am going to hit this in just a second, but first we need to put some gel on. This is the Electric Complex Conductive Gel, which comes with your Ziip when you purchase it. And I'll go ahead and tell you that the Black Friday deals on this is awesome. It's 20% off, which I personally have not seen a 20% off offer for the Ziip Halo and gels. And so it's the highest percentage that I have seen. Not only that, but they also have bundles available on their website, whether it be the Ziip Halo with a couple of gels or gel bundles. Those are already going to be 15% off. And if you use my code, MandyZip, it's going to get you an additional 20% off. So the bundles are definitely where it's at if you want to get the highest discount. But if you just want to get some gels, if you just want to get the Ziip Halo, it's 20%. I'm going to take probably 7 pumps of this. I'm going to get all the way up under my eyes, anywhere where the Ziip might actually touch. I'm going to hit the lift, start treatment, turn on my Ziip, and it's successfully synced. Gives you instructions. And then every time it vibrates, you're gonna do up and out, all the way up the face. So I'm gonna finish this 4-minute treatment and I'll come back for the eyes. So I just got done with the lift, which is basically making sure you just go up and out. It will beep when you're done with half the face. It will beep twice when you're done with the whole treatment. And she talks you through the entire thing. And then when you're done, you can wipe it off with a soft cloth and put it away for the day. I'm not done though. I'm gonna do this eye treatment really quick and then I'll be right back. I'm also gonna put up a little diagram that kind of shows you the halo effect in stages. You're gonna see from 0 to 24 hours, you're going to look lifted and contoured from the microcurrent in the device. And then 25 to 48 hours, your skin is gonna start to brighten. At the 7-day mark, you're gonna see an increased lift effect when the nanocurrent starts to really step into play. And then after 6 weeks, you're gonna have reduced wrinkles, reduced lines, smoother skin, and glowing skin. And I'll tell you, it doesn't take me 6 weeks to see a glow from the halo effect. So if you have been interested or curious about the Ziip Halo, now is the best time to get it because you will get the highest discount for sure. Don't forget about my code MandyZip. I will have it linked and listed down in the description box below. I'm gonna go wash off this gel. I'm rinsing it off. I don't need to use an additional cleanser. I'm just gonna rinse it off and then we'll come finish up the routine. All right, definitely got my blood flowing. You can see a little bit of pink in my cheeks, which is totally normal for me. So the next thing that I do is I will use some kind of essence, especially this time of year. Sometimes like in the spring and summer, I'll just use a toner, but I really pull out the essences during the fall and winter because I need that extra hydration. And this is one of my favorites, Dr. Circule Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. I've talked about this before. I am going to need to go ahead and order a backup soon, but you can see it's a dual phase essence. And then when you shake it up, it becomes more of a milky consistency, but it is still pretty thin. So I just put some in my hands and then I will press it into my skin. And the essence I do take down my neck. I love that stuff so much. It is so hydrating. If I am especially dry, I will go in and kind of do half of a 7 skins method where you would do that step like 7 times, let it sink in a little bit, do it again, do it again, do it again. I have never done 7 times, but I've gotten up to 5 before when I feel like my skin really needs that hydration, and it's pretty miraculous what it does. Just letting it soak in, do all of the good things that it does. I love an essence step this time of year. Now, if I feel like my neck is especially wrinkly, or if maybe I slept on my side and I've got some lines that tend to form on her chest, then I will go in with these next 2 steps that I spoke about in a video last month using my City Beauty Uplift Firming Serum and then topping it with the Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. And I really like to do these on my neck and chest because they are an instant effect type of product. And I feel like that's where I need the most instant effect because the lines are just really starting to show. So this is the Firming Serum. And I just basically go in an upward motion and then again, all down my chest. I give that a second to sink in, and then I'll go in with the sculpting cream. I am almost done with this, y'all. It is at the literal bottom of the barrel, so I don't want to take too much. A little does go a long way. And just top that firming serum. And I can feel it kind of just tightening that skin, giving the effect of less creases and crinkles. I don't like the creases and crinkles. I would say I'll probably do that like 4 out of 7 of the days of the week. I'm trying to prolong the amount of product that is in that. And some days I wake up and I feel like maybe I don't need it. But today I wanted to show you that step for sure. Now I am going to start on my face, and honestly I do 2 serums for my morning routine before I go into moisturizer and SPF. My first serum is going to be a Stemfactor Serum. I have a favorite that I've gone through. I cannot even tell you how many bottles. Y'all probably know if you've watched any of my skincare routines or any of my empties what this is, but it is the Neogenesis Recovery. This is hands down my favorite Stemfactor serum on the market. I love it so much. Another one that I have been trying out, the company Symbiome sent me their Answer Reparative Serum, and this is also a Stemfactor serum. And I have been enjoying this as well. So I have tried to do like every other day with these, and I used this one yesterday. So I'm gonna use my Neogenesis today. And the recovery is the highest strength. So it has like 80% of the stem cell technology in it. They also have a booster, which I believe has 40%. It also has added hydration benefits to it. And then they have a skin serum, which is 20%. And that's more of like an everyday serum. Now I use this every day, but I think the whole point is like go through a bottle of recovery or booster, and then you can kind of maintain your effects with the skin serum. I just ordered a backup of the booster because I like to use that during the winter months because of the extra hydration. I should probably go to the skin serum, but I just love those two so much. And notice I didn't bring it down my neck because I had put that firming cream already on. But on the days where I don't use the City Beauty firming, I will bring anything I put on my face all the way down my neck and chest. So Neogenesis Recovery. And then I will use the vitamin C. And this is going to be the longest part of the video because I do have quite a few that I rotate through. And I want to show you all of them, because there's so many good vitamin C's on the market, and I currently have 5. So the first one is like probably my favorite of all time, the Truth Treatments Transdermal C Serum. I got the middle size because I knew I had so many other vitamin C's, but I do like to have this in my collection at all times because it is just one that always really, really, really benefits my skin and works for me. This is a tetrahexacyl exorbate form of vitamin C, which is a derivative of L-ascorbic acid. This derivative works best on me, I have found. I have found a couple of serums that have L-ascorbic acid that work well. One of them I'll talk about next. Really, the THD just works so, so well. The Allies of Skin 35% vitamin C perfecting serum is the one that has the LAA in it that I actually really like. This is a waterless base. It has 25% ethylated L-ascorbic acid, 10% of the tetrahexacyl exorbate, superoxide dismutase, and glutathione complex. This is packed full. Allies of Skin does not do a product that is not packed full of beneficial ingredients. They won't just put vitamin C in it and maybe some, vitamin E in with it and say, here you go, here's a vitamin C. No, they are going to pack it with lots of beneficial ingredients, and this is one of them. Now, they also have, I think, a 20%, so you don't have to get the 35%, but that's the one I've used. This is my second one, and I can't really tell because it's a pretty opaque bottle, but I'm more than halfway done with this. Another one that I'm almost actually done with that I really like and is also a tetrahexacyl exorbate is the Medicate C Tetra Luxe. And the Luxe just means that it has more vitamin C in it. So they do have just a C Tetra, but I like the Luxe. And again, I am almost done with it. I'm right down to there. Very, very, very good. Medicate is another one of my favorite brands. Love Also, Truology C Boost. This is another one that is going to be chock full of beneficial ingredients. It's not just a vitamin C serum. This has 20% of the tetrahexadecyl ascorbate that I love so much, plus 15 additional antioxidants to make sure your skin is protected. Protected. I really like this one a lot. She did a great job with that. And then this is the brand new one from Alastin. This is their C Radical Defense Antioxidant Serum. So this says that it is formulated with a novel form of vitamin C, which is called sodium ascorbate. I feel like I've heard of that before, and it's encapsulated, which is good. It's not gonna like hit the skin all at once and then dissipate. And it also includes 14 other antioxidants as well. So Alastin, same type of twist bottle and an airless pump. Alastin, another great skincare company. Now I have no idea which one I'm going to use today. I have been using the Medicate lately because I am the closest to being done with that one. So I think I'll just keep on using it. I do like to mix all of these except the C Boost and the Alastin with some type of mist. And I've been using my Truth Treatments Biomimetic Mineral Mist. So I'll take 2 sprays of that. And then Medicate says to use 6 drops of the vitamin C and mix that together. Now, I don't know if anybody's gonna ask or wonder, but I use the Neogenesis first because when you're using like a Stemfactor or Growth Factor serum, it always really needs to hit the skin first. So that's why I use that first and then my vitamin C. You can see just the glow that these products are giving my skin. And that's all the serums that I use. And then I will go on to an eye cream, a moisturizer, and an SPF. So quickly, I will show you the eye cream I'm using. I will tell about 2 of them. Now, I have found a product that is pretty magnificent under concealer, but I'm gonna be talking about that in a video in a few days. So I will show you these other 2 that I have been using, and this is the Chantecaille Stress Repair Concentrate. It's been in a ton. It's got caffeine. It's great under concealer. It's great for the under eyes. I love it. I think this is maybe my 3rd one of these. And then another one that I recently got from Dermstore because I was curious is the Biopel Tensage Radiance Eye Cream. I used Biopel, I think their Growth Factor serum years ago. I don't even remember much about it. I do think I liked it, but this is their Growth Factor eye cream and it's tinted. Now, it's not tinted to where it's gonna be like a concealer, okay? It's just tinted where it evens out the skin under the eye and the color under the eye just a little bit. So I just pat that under the eye. And then I'll go in with my moisturizer, which has been pretty consistent lately for the mornings. The Numbuzzin Purple Complex Moisture Balancing Soothing Cream. Couple reasons I like this. It is very soothing. I don't have any kind of reactions to it, but also it is very lightweight. It sinks in really nicely while also moisturizing the skin. I don't feel tight while using this, but it's great for under makeup when you don't want something super heavy. And it does have a slight, like, teensy slight purple tint. It's almost cooling to the skin, instantly soothes, and again, it just sinks in really nicely and works great under makeup. Now we'll see going into the cold winter months, if it even gets cold here this year, if I need to step up my moisture in this step, but right now this is what I've been using and loving. At this point, I will go in and brush my teeth. I'll, do anything, let that sink in before I go on to my SPF. Now, I am not going to go through all of my SPFs that I use because it's even way more than my vitamin C's. It's my favorite part of a skincare routine. It is the most essential in my opinion. If you don't wear SPF, everything I've just done is worthless. It's just worthless. It's not gonna do anything because I'm gonna go outside and that sun is gonna do its damage. And I just put a whole lot of money down the drain with those other products if I'm not protecting my skin from the sun. Also, vitamin C and SPF work really well synergistically and help each other work to the best of their ability. So if you're using a vitamin C, you may as well be using an SPF as well. So I just pulled in 2 that I am using right now because I didn't know which one I would want to use today. The L to MD, y'all, this is so dirty. This is so dirty, but y'all know this is just probably the one I've used the most of in my SPF life. The UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44. This is the tinted version. I am not even sure like what I'm doing for makeup today, but I think I'm going to use this one. This is one that I have used a ton lately. This is actually my second tube and I'm on the very end of it. I need to repurchase. This is the Numbuzzin Clear Filter Sun Essence. So this is their SPF 50 plus with a PA rating of 4 pluses. This is, Numbuzzin is a Korean skincare company that I absolutely adore. I love their cleansing oil. I love their cleanser. I obviously love their moisturizer. And this is so good. This is for someone who wants no tint to their sunscreen at all. I start with 2 fingers worth. They don't want any tint to their sunscreen at all. They want something that maybe doesn't mattify the skin, but it doesn't actually give a ton more glow either. This is not something that I feel like just added a ton of dew. This is pretty much the same amount of dew that I had before I used the sunscreen. And it works magnificently under makeup. So if I know I'm going to be using a full coverage foundation, I really don't need to go in with a tinted SPF underneath. If I want something that I know is going to dry down pretty fast and I'm not feeling like if I'm going straight in with makeup, I'm moving it around as I apply my base products, this is what I reach for. Now, I let that sink in for, you know, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, and then I'll actually go in with another layer. And this is because I really did a span of measuring my sunscreen where they say you need like a 1/4 teaspoon for your face and a 1/2 teaspoon for your face and your neck and your chest. Even 2 fingers worth is not enough. I see some people like do a pump of sunscreen and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's really not enough. And even going in with 2 layers, I may still be lacking some, but I do feel like this layers really well on top of itself. And I don't know, I feel better about the protection that I'm getting on my face. And again, there are people, I've said this, that think sunscreens do more harm than good. I'm not your person if you think that. I'm just not. I've seen the chunks of my husband's back that have been cut out from skin cancer, and I do not want chunks of my face being cut out. So, well, and to be a little honest, like 80% of aging comes from the sun. So I'd like to defer that as much as possible as well. So that is my morning skincare routine. I am now ready to go eat breakfast, do whatever, and then I will eventually sit down and do my makeup at some point today. Probably. But I will have everything listed and linked below. Don't forget about the Ziip Black Friday deal. That is a stellar discount. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.